Kuseba Fetsu. I hope you're good. Yeah. I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys are good. My name is Benni Mosh. I'm here with Dakes, Romeo Black, and Raquell Jafta. And yeah, it's another installment of the Funnyness podcast. Yeah. So today, gents, the topic of hand is freedom of choice. You mic, bro.
Sorry? How do you switch it on? Is it on?
Is it on?
Is it
I
on?
don't know.
On. Hello.
Maybe just experiencing some technical.
Cut. It's all good. It's all good.
Oh,
Guys.
is.
Freedom of choice, though.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, if you were to have a lighting, how free are you gonna let them make their decisions? Or are you gonna be like hands-on? Or what's the vibe for you?
I think I'm going to be a very hands-on father. It depends on whether it's with my son or my daughter. If it's with my son, I'm going to be very hands-on in the sense that I'm going to want my son to do things that I didn't get to do as a kid. I'm going to force them to go to art school and stuff like that.
Force.
Yeah, because it's just like...
There's no freedom there.
Honestly speaking...
There's no freedom there.
Honestly speaking, there's no freedom there. It's just like, you're my kid and I have the freedom to do with you whatever I please. You get...
I also have a
You
thing
get
like
me?
that.
Whoa.
Yeah. My firstborn, nah, if I have two sons, nah,
Yeah.
one is going to be the best soccer player ever.
Yeah.
The other one's going to be the best rapper ever.
Yeah,
I'm going to
yeah.
make sure that they're good.
Your
Yeah.
children. You
My
want to
liking,
drill them.
I'm going to drill that in.
Wait till you make them children, guys.
Yeah.
Compared to you guys,
That-
I think I'd be a lot more free with my kids. Because I feel like my mother, had a big impact on how I grew up and the choices I made.
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
want
yeah.
that for my kid. I want my kid to kind of know who they are from a young age, and whatever they gravitate to, I want to enhance that.
Yeah.
If you really like painting,
Help
we're
them.
going to be going to museums, we're going to be going to
Yeah,
art shows,
yeah.
that type of thing.
Which is like the best way of dealing things.
Do
Dealing
you?
with things.
You don't have kids. These things do what they want to. Guys,
Regardless.
it's not those teddy bears you buy.
Yeah? You
And
can't
then-
program a light.
No. You know what?
That's what I'm saying. I'm
You-
not trying to program them.
Yes.
I'm trying to see where you're going. Which way are you
Your
going?
your
And then
mom
we help
probably
you.
wanted you to be a ballerina, you know? Now,
yeah.
you doing what you're doing, I don't think your mom is proud.
Yes, she is proud of me. She is that proud of me.
Yeah.
She was probably,
There's small parts of me she's not proud
Yeah.
of. But she's proud of me.
when you were born, she was so proud, you know. Now you're coming home with piercings and tattoos, and your mom's like, oh.
She's chilled with it now. She's
Yeah.
super chilled with it now.
But-
Before she wasn't. The first time she saw I got the tragus piercing, and we were sitting at Spur, and I did this with my hair, and it was the first time she saw it. And then at that stage, my sister got pierced here.
Like the top of the ear.
Yeah.
Oh.
So my mother freaked out, and she was like, "You guys are hood rats. I didn't bring you up to get piercings and to do so." And I was like at Spur, you
Yeah.
for a piercing. You
Yeah.
know, that was,
But-
but now she's chill.
Yeah.
Now she's just she
Free-
doesn't have words.
But I don't know, did you hide it from her or were you open?
Because my parents were strict, so because I still kind of have that fear, my first few things were always hidden. Even bringing, I was grown. I was working when I brought a cat home, and I hid it from
Not
my
in my house!
How did you hide the cat?
Like a live cat or like a
Did
doll cat?
Oh,
Where
we're
did-
upstairs and she's downstairs.
A meow
So
cat.
she
like,
barely ever. Cats are quiet compared to dogs. They're not there
actually,
vroom,
yeah,
vroom,
yeah.
dogs.
Yeah.
Cats are and she was a lady. So I hid it and waited for her boyfriend to come. And then I was like, Mom, I have to tell you something.
You can't notice how you can't do that in a black family.
What, bring a cat home?
You can't bring a cat home in a black family. You can't do that. You genuinely can't.
Why?
It
Because
raises
of
suspicion.
witchcraft.
Witchcraft. And I'm petty.
Yeah, so hey,
It just raises suspicion. It's like, Tumisha, what are you doing now? You get me?
cat's tying, you know.
Yeah, you go to Brum for 3 years and you're coming back with a cat. Nah, you can't do that in a black family.
Ooh, you know what? What you're saying is so funny. Because a lot of things like this. Like it's deep racial issues.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely.
But it's so funny.
Yeah.
Why would a cat, like, what is the thing about a cat and
I
witchcraft?
don't
I
know.
would love to know.
I feel like because
How is a cat used
And the
in
black
I
witchcraft?
have no idea. I don't think anyone has any clue what they do with cats actually. But it's just like the symbolism.
We know the broom they fly with.
Yeah, there's a broom. I don't know. I think witches are just very
Yes,
fond
we're
of
talking
cats.
about
You
witchcraft.
guys know the one
Yeah.
about the bread?
Bread.
Why do they call it bread? And they say it must be brown bread.
Like, it mustn't be sliced, you must cut it in half and then I can lawyer you with the bread.
What?
Wait.
You guys haven't heard that one?
No, they fly with the bread.
They fly.
Nah.
No, not they fly, but like I can. So it's a loaf of bread, nah?
Yes.
I cut it in half, not like sliced and shit.
The one you get in Spa.
The one you get at Spa.
Oh, the 8 rand one.
Yeah, you cut that shit in half, and I can basically lawyer you with that thing.
How?
You-
Do you have to take the bread within out?
Don't know.
Where does this happen? Benny, tell us more.
Hey, me, I had this thing in high school.
I feel like we need more. Like we need more on this topic.
It's just bread. They just lawyer you with bread. That's what they said. Don't buy the 8 rand bread because they will lawyer you with that thing.
Spa lawyers you.
Not Spa. The people who are doing the lawyer.
Damn.
So like if
But
I
you-
go to
it's-
Spa now and buy like that loaf of bread,
And then you cut it in
someone
half?
can be looking
No,
at me like
you-
this one is
Yeah,
about
this
to
one's
lawyer
about to go
someone.
and kill the game.
But what's the big
issue?
issue with witchcraft? That's what I'm asking. The real question is, what's the big issue with witchcraft?
It's not curable.
Or witchcraft.
It's not curable. You have to go through so many processes to just, I don't know, get rid of it. So I think the biggest issue is that it's not curable.
Once you're in it, you're in it.
And it takes time for you to notice.
So that's once they bewitch you.
Once they be,
But why would anyone bewitch you, man?
that's the thing. I don't know.
have
I
reasons.
genuinely
Yeah,
don't
true.
know. A lot of people say it's because of jealousy, but in my mind, it's still like something that's so difficult to comprehend. It's just like, how does one get so jealous to a point where they want to ruin your own life instead of improve theirs?
Yeah.
Through
Yeah,
witchcraft.
True,
It does. It doesn't make sense to me at all.
Have you guys heard where the one where you can buy lightning?
Like,
Plastic. Like they sell you lightning.
Benny, where do you get this information from?
In Limpopo,
In
Benny.
Limpopo, you can buy lightning. And please don't come for me. Like you can buy lightning
But
in a packet.
in a pack.
And then you say, yo, go to Mang 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 Mang. It's gonna go.
There's no way.
Not immediately though, but
There's no way.
how much is the lightning, Benny?
It's just like, do they charge
Like
by
a
the
Shoprite
kg or
packet.
something?
like
Like,
a lightning. You buy the kilowatts of like the bolt.
wait, do you guys have witchcraft in Lesotho?
Heavy witchcraft, bruh. Yo.
Yeah. In comparison to Limpopo, what scale would you guys put yourselves on if Limpopo was
I'd
a
say-
10?
I'd say we're like a good 6.
6. So you
I'm not too
guys,
invested in the lawyering.
you guys need to improve.
Yeah.
Always. I get you.
Hey, man.
You guys, your children are in trouble. I've got a daughter. We were talking about freedom of choice. And
Yeah.
I've got a daughter. And I generally let her choose what she wants to do, what she wants to eat, you know. And you guys were complaining about your parents chose certain things for
For
you.
you, yeah.
Yeah.
A freedom of choice is, guys, I think we don't, first of all, in South Africa, we don't have freedom. Like, I don't think we have the freedom they promised us.
Yeah.
This is-
In what regard?
I feel like it's still everyone is still segregated.
Yeah.
True, actually. Yeah.
And you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
You don't have a choice.
Yeah.
It's either work or
Yeah.
you on the street.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
So we don't. That's just me being political.
But there is no true freedom if it's going to be restricted in any element at all.
But even when you're parenting, this is what we're
Yeah.
saying. Your parents choose for you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Till they
choose
feel
your
you are
path.
old enough
Yeah,
You to do.
for you to make your own choices.
Don't you think that guidance is good though? Because if you're given too much freedom, you're given too much freedom to mess up your own life. So don't you think guidance is necessary? Or do
It
you think
is,
that-
definitely,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yes.
Guidance is necessary, but not
Yeah.
like coddling or
Yes.
imposing certain things.
Yeah.
You know, like Raquell said earlier, if my kid's into fucking art, I will guide you in the right way
Yeah.
of doing art. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, like, for example, with music, black parents hate kids who like music because music
we
equals
do
tracks.
music.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you just
But-
guide the kids to like learn what it is about making music that you really are interested in,
Yeah.
that's where it can really work now.
True.
So are you now having to do one thing to make them happy and another thing to make yourself happy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, I'm in school. Like, I must go home with a degree. I can do whatever, but a degree must come back.
Yeah.
You know?
yeah.
They
So
don't
that's-
care about the music. Like,
Not they don't care. Like, I never used to show it to them like that until like most recently. Now they're like, oh, is this you? Okay. But yes, it's always been a thing of I must fulfill what they need from me, and then everything else is all on me.
Yeah.
no, but why can't you just scrap the one completely and you choose? You like, listen, guys,
I think I'm
your
a bit
degree,
scared.
if
Is
you
that
want
not
the
the
degree, get
guidance
it
factor?
yourself.
Is that not the guidance factor?
It is
Because
the
if
guidance-
the
Yeah,
music
yeah.
doesn't work, you've still got this.
The degree on the other hand. So
But
that-
why can you? I'm saying, why don't
can't
you
you-
have the freedom to just choose the one?
I think if I had the balls to, I would have pressed to like, leave one and then focus on what I really want to focus on.
Yes.
I'm still very scared about like going in full throttle as of yet. You know what I mean? Like I still want to at least have some sort of backing in case things don't work out the way. But although I back myself, I just don't want to just
Isn't it? I'm just asking.
yeah.
Isn't that like a little bit half-hearted?
It is.
Either you
It
gonna
is.
do it or so it's now like I don't know if I want to do it.
And it gets frustrating when like I'm doing my 4th year of now varsity.
Yeah.
I've been in this limbo phase for 4 years. It's gonna get fucking tiring.
How many
soon.
years? How many years are you doing university?
4.
This is your last year.
It's supposed to be, but hopefully we'll make it out. Yeah,
But
so
what I'm asking really is the choice. Why don't you have why can't you just commit to one? Why can't you say, listen?
because I'm still scared of
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
losing
limiting
the-
yourself.
I am limiting myself, but within reason.
Actually.
Unemployment is 62. I'm not I'm not going to go be part of that 62.
But there are people that are statistically unemployed, but they're making money.
Yeah.
I've never actually thought about it like that.
Yeah.
That's a light bulb moment.
true.
Like Forex kids, dude. I don't think
Oh,
they're part of
yeah.
They're not part of that 62%. Oh, they
Yeah.
are part of it.
They
but
are part of
They're
it.
part of the 62%,
Yeah.
but they're making their own bag.
They're part of that 62% and that 1% at the same time if they're successful. Yeah. Because there was a point where I was trying it, actually.
How did I go for you?
I don't have a watch. I'm wearing a sporty that's not mine. So I guess, it hasn't necessarily been going well.
Those
for
are your
me.
choices.
It's my choices, you get me? So I don't know. I really do wanna improve on it, but it's just a matter of time, really, because I remember earlier on this year in February, I was telling my mother, yo, give me 6 months and I'm gonna buy you a Polo GTI. Yeah, and it's September now. it's September now, and
And
it's
not a
just
Taz
like,
is inside.
not even a tag.
What do you do, Romeo?
What do I do? So basically, I'm a law student at Wits, right? And I'm a comedian as well, and I'm a musician as well. So that's basically everything that I do.
So would
Nice CV.
you like what Dakes said to me?
Yeah.
Would you ever take the freedom? I mean, would you ever liberate yourself, grab your freedom, and
Just
make the
choose
choice
to
of
do
fucking just
one
making your
thing.
music,
Yeah.
or just comedy?
At this rate that I'm going at, I do feel as though like I am falling behind with regards to all of the career prospects I indulge in. And I guess the reason behind that is school and my own lack of consistency. And my
You're speaking like a lawyer, bro. Listen here. You're speaking like a lawyer. Yeah.
yeah, it's just my complacency, and my complacency stems from what happened last year to me. I auditioned for Idols last year, and
I thought I saw you somewhere.
Or you're on the TV reel, like
no, I didn't
make
even
it.
get it to the TV phase, and it's just like you can imagine. It was at Carnival.
wait, can I just
Yeah,
TV phase? So there's like levels. There's the,
Yeah, you don't just get on TV,
Yeah.
bro. Not
Don't they just
everyone
make
that
everyone get on
goes.
TV?
No.
no.
You
no.
they choose who
Yeah,
goes
they
on.
So
choose.
if you're a wooden mic, they're like, this one's gonna
Yes.
bet. Come through.
Yeah.
You don't get to choose.
Come on. I thought they just take a video
No.
of everyone.
No.
Go
Like,
through
you know.
auditions. Some of them you
Everything
audition
on
in the
TV
toilet,
script.
bro.
Yeah.
So he just made it to the toilet first.
So yeah, with me, it's just like, yo, I went to Carnival City, which is in like Boxburg, right? So it's just like I got there the day before, and it's just like away. I'm sleeping there, And you know, sleeping on the cold hard ground, you feel me? And it's just like it's a matter of, you know, you want this, so you know you have to accept that there's certain conditions that come with it, you know. So yeah,
That's extreme though.
How many were you there?
But you have to sleep there.
A lot of you guys
a lot. There's a
Already
lot of us.
sleeping there.
Yeah,
And you don't even make it to TV. Bro.
So it's just like I auditioned. I think I sang Destiny or Best Part, and then it's just like she was just like thank you, and then they told us that she
Just a
she was a vocal coach.
Okay.
Vocal
What's
coach.
her name?
I don't know, but she's the strict one. She's the strict one. And it's just like I was so hurt. I was discouraged because even the previous year I had auditioned as well, and I didn't necessarily make it through. So I've been posting on my Facebook and Twitter since 2014 that next year I'm gonna win Idols literally every single year.
Was the Idols this year?
Yeah, there is.
Before he makes idols, right?
Yeah.
Idols. Proverb. Proverb.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Proverb. Stop playing with this guy.
Yeah, so I guess, you know, I remember coming back from that audition. I went to one of my female friends' place, and, you know, I was just so like discouraged because it was just like, you know, I feel like I have a pretty good voice. It's just like, what am I doing wrong? I feel like I have personality as well. It's just like, what am I doing wrong? And I was like, you know, she comforted me, and then I went back to my place, and then I drank Smirnoff, and I just slept. Shed a tear or two.
Yeah.
But it was just like, you know, I don't think I've fully recovered from that, and ever since then, there's just been this complacency, and
I share a similar feeling with you, bro. And that's why I will make the full plunge of just
Yeah,
jumping into
actually,
comedy
yeah,
and music.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
the game is very tough.
Yeah.
it
Like-
is.
I've been auditioning like for television and commercials since 2019. And bruh, you go there thinking that I have this thing. I have the lines down. The description is a fat chubby guy fade. There's no one else who looks like me.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And you get there and you think you have it, and then it's so discouraging when you don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
actually.
having the degree as well is going to give me more of like a cushion. You know what I mean? So I can just still be okay.
Yeah.
But can we then say, listen, boom, your mind is gonna now explode.
Yeah?
You don't have the freedom to make a choice like that.
Exactly.
I don't.
You don't.
You don't. That's what I've been saying.
Okay, yeah.
You understand? When I was getting political, you all were judging me earlier.
No, we didn't judge you, but we're like, yeah, that's a bar.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying, guys. We don't like, in terms of what choices we can make. How can I say we're very limited?
Yeah.
True.
We're very limited. Now we all stuck doing a lot just to survive.
Yeah.
I feel like they're not doing enough for us in this country.
Yeah.
As people, man, to help us. You hear in other countries they're getting ridiculous things for free that we have to work so hard here for. And it's expensive.
Yeah.
Like, you know the whole, what's this thing? The 350s that they're supposed to give out.
50 grants, yeah.
That thing was supposed to be a good 1.5.
1,500.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we did get 500 billion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then how three
Were you all collecting as students? Were you all collecting any money?
I think as the lines were too long, I was not gonna wait in a line for 16 hours just for 350.
But you can sleep there for idols.
Overnight.
Cold, hot floor.
It's just like, what am I gonna do at 350?
This nigga.
Because think about it,
Your priorities, bruh. You need to eat with that money.
because it's like 350, right? So firstly, I'm probably gonna buy a bottle, right?
Really?
Like-
With the 350.
Smirnoff.
No. Yeah, 18. That's 150. So how much are you left with? That's 200. So then obviously that's pre-drinks. You need to buy dash as well. That's another 50 rand. So that's 200 rand gone already.
With
Now-
your 350, your monthly 350.
So what are you
monthly
going to eat?
350. I'm not done yet. This is one night, right? One night. So that's remember that's 50 rand for the dash, and that's 150
This
for
is
the
why
bottle.
they canceled their 350,
Yeah.
by the way.
So you have 150 left for
That's
the month.
150
Let's hear how you
left.
break it down.
Then there's the Uber. right?
You can't be doing Ubers if you only have
No,
350.
there's
Because
the
use your
Uber.
footer bikes.
No,
They're never gonna give you that money.
there's the Uber. The Uber, I don't know. Let's just say I'm in Bram, I'm going to Melville. The Uber is 120.
Yeah.
Now I'm short with how much money for entrance? I need another 20 rand, $50 entrance. I'm already broke by the time I go to Melville. So it's just like that 350 is not enough. I was thinking the other day that maybe
But that is not for recreational activity.
It's for life.
it's, but thing is, how are you
They
supposed
didn't
to?
say live your best life.
They said survive.
But it's just like, don't you think recreational activity forms a part of survival?
So what you
It's freedom of choice. to
Yeah.
buy the
so
bottle
so
instead
Cyril
of
must also
I'm
sponsor
scared.
a vibe.
Yes,
As much as he's providing
do with
food,
your
he's
I
not doing
genuinely
enough.
think so. With NASFAS, I was actually thinking to myself the other day that, this 1.5 is just for groceries. Students have been killing themselves a lot, you feel me? And it's just like, I'm not sure if you saw the stats for the most suicidal countries. Russia's number 1 and South Africa's number 2 with regards to the males. You get me? And I was thinking, we have NASFAS, which is for food and everything. But what if they also gave us like leisure allowance?
Okay?
Leisure
turn up.
allowance.
For what? Just to like live. Not to turn up, but just
not leisure as in like, I'm a student
I
and
can do this for myself.
I have this 1.5 for food and it's just like, now I have an extra
can go
500
to
for
Sandton.
leisure. Yeah, exactly. You have this extra 500 rand for leisure. So don't you think that would sort of like, decrease the slope of the suicidal rate? Think about it. It makes
I
so
get
much
you.
sense.
I get you.
It makes
I'm-
so much sense. It makes
I wouldn't mind that 5 clipper also.
exactly. You
I
feel
would
me?
As a student.
Yeah. Because like,
Nah, they're already doing too much for you all, man. Come on, guys.
I
They're
want
paying for your education. You want
You
want
want
a party.
leisure.
Where,
You want
where are your
leisure
parents?
vibes
yeah.
money.
Where are your parents?
Ish, yeah.
Yeah.
How would they say?
No, but it's just like, you're a student, you need freedom, and a part of that freedom should be leisure.
Money.
Yeah, because essentially money does buy you freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
You know what? It's so interesting hearing your view. You know, guys, I say this, ne? Stay in varsity.
Nah.
If you can get another 3 years, stay there, guys. For real.
yeah.
Once you start working and you're into it, and your work you need to pay some things.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
gone. That freedom of now, you won't even be able to go to idols when you work.
When you work.
Yeah.
Yo, I actually can't wait to work, guys.
Yeah.
There goes your
to work.
freedom. man.
Really?
Like, it's a full-time job, bruh.
Yeah. And now
Working.
school's also a full-time job.
Nah, school is chill.
Yeah, school
Don't
is
lie.
chill.
School is chill. School is a
so
holiday.
Yeah,
I could
actually.
go back. I would go back.
Oh,
I've
for
asked
days.
my mother if I can become a stay-at-home daughter. She wasn't in favor.
School.
But I would
Yeah.
go back.
Listen, school is a holiday, my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I dream every day hoping that I
Of
can
working.
aspire- Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Enjoy them. Those dreams.
Yeah, enjoy it.
But
That's
thing is,
only advice.
your work is in alignment with the degree that you're doing, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
even in that, I know that I might have to go get a job doing something else.
Oh, is that the type of work that you're saying you're hoping
No,
for?
I'd love to get a job in like, what I'm studying, which is like all of this.
Yeah.
That'll be amazing. But I know like realities that I'm a vi and hey man, theater niggas ain't making money like that.
Yeah.
But if I get a job to be some guy at ABSA for 2 minutes, I'll take that thing.
Yeah.
Push my other work as well. you
Yeah.
know?
Oh,
But don't you
I
think
love how
that's-
you talk about it, Benny.
Yeah.
Like how you say it is so easy.
Yeah.
Job at ABSA.
Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be difficult.
But remember, it's like a 9 to 5, and you have to be there. You don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You literally
Not like
have to be
school.
there.
You
School is
can't
just
at
like,
break. You're like, at break I'm gonna do this assignment.
Yeah, but
Lunchtime is just time to eat. And then the boss want your body back there, bruh. When are you gonna write rhymes, Benny?
at night.
Yeah.
You are tired at night, my brother.
True.
This thing, you know what? We belong to the system. We are slaves to the system.
And I think I trust the system too much.
yeah.
Like I trust the system way too much. That's my problem.
You
But
trust in what system?
The general system of a 9 to 5. Because I feel like, for example, remember earlier we were talking about how like these top comedians don't really have a job.
Yes.
And they just get up, they just write their material, go out every
And
night.
work, yes.
And yeah. For me, I don't know. having a 9 to 5 kind of brings a routine.
But it's hard, my brother. You're going there, 9 to 5,
Yeah.
going to comedy at night,
And night
sleeping,
you sleep for like, yeah. That's
repeating that
difficult.
cycle.
And it's tiring.
But don't
Rather
you
go.
get used to it eventually?
No, you know.
You can
Work-
never get used to 9 to 5 jumping to other people's orders
Yeah,
day in
yeah,
and day out.
yeah.
Like it
actually.
gets to you where you're like, bro, is this really
But
my
there's
life?
monetary compensation though. Like
you don't have a
you-
choice.
You're
You
getting
have-
paid at the end of the day, right?
It's not enough. That's what we're trying to say.
Yeah. That's
It's
why I'm
not
saying NSFAS is also not enough. Like,
But you're getting something for free already. You complaining. Listen, you getting it for free. And you complaining. Now we work for it.
nah, but we work for it as well.
I feel like they should employ you. NSFAS should employ you.
No, but we work for it as well because
But through school.
yeah, because remember, like, if you fail more than twice, then NSFAS is like, you're not serious,
exactly.
goodbye. You get me?
Yeah.
So essentially, we're working for it as well. It's just like, yo, let me get this
Who
50%.
benefits at the end of the day?
Who
Because
benefits?
You don't give when you get a job.
Yes.
You don't give NSFAS money back saying thank you, NSFAS.
Actually, it used to be like that.
Yeah.
Until Zuma said, "Yay,
It's Mahala.
hey!" I think shout out Zuma. That was the last thing he did as the president. He said, "Guys,
Was
everyone
he
go to
was he
school for free."
purposely throwing Cyril under the bus?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because that's what I heard, that like, yo, how are you going to give free education when our economic climate is like this? So I thought that maybe he was throwing him under the bus. Or maybe it was money that was always sitting there and Zuma was like, yo, I've been president for like 10 years. Let me do one good thing. Let me just do one good thing. Yeah.
Guys, NSFAS is enough.
I don't think it is, man. Like, because I stay in Braamfontein, right?
Yes.
There's just so many things happening
Who's
there.
paying for you to stay in Braamfontein?
NSFAS. It's just like there's a lot of things happening there. And it's just like,
It's like having someone, like, I feel as workers, we also need NSFAS. I also need someone to pay for me to stay.
Your rent and everything.
You know?
That's another thing that we always forget about.
Your lives are lit as students,
Rent,
guys.
electricity, water.
Yeah, bro.
yeah. Do you guys, both of you guys have a job, right?
Yes. I work for all of it. And the money, I can't complain. NSFAS, please give me money for later. NSFAS say,
So
and
how-
then who are you? I have to work, bruh.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Stay there. If NSFAS will pay again, study, my brother. Study.
It's just like we get 1.5, 1,500.
For everything
Literally, like for the whole month.
to eat.
Just to eat.
That's apart from rent.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Bro,
Rent's
some
covered by
working
them.
people do not have 1.5 to buy
True.
groceries.
Pass it
For the
is
month.
lit.
Yeah.
Study forever. If I were you, how long is your law degree?
So right now I think I'm left 3-4 years.
Yeah.
Three
What
years.
what law do you want to do?
What law do I want to do? I don't know. I'm still yet to figure it out, really, because I'm not necessarily passionate about it. You know, it's just something I'm doing because, you know.
Keep the parents happy.
Yeah, it's about, because I remember, I don't know, you were saying, why is Benni doing both? Why doesn't he just leave one?
Yes.
And I guess for me, my reason would be maintenance of my relationship with my mother. Because, honestly, maintenance of relationship with my mother is because, it's just like I want to do what I want to do for myself. And
Can you? What I'm asking basically is, can you studying something, and you're pursuing this career? What you need to think about is, can I use this thing to put food on the table? Ultimately, that should be the goal. Or whatever.
What about fulfillment?
That's what you fulfill. That's what you're hustling on the side.
Yeah.
So what you can put on the table is this degree.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's why.
Yes, but now you're gonna end up. Now you're gonna end up with a law degree,
Yeah.
and you're a famous singer.
Yeah.
So what do you do now?
What do I do?
Are you gonna practice law as a famous singer?
No, it's just like, Mama, here's the degree.
Yes.
Here's the degree.
So it's for her.
Essentially, it is for her, and it's also just like for myself, because I don't have that freedom to drop out. Because if I drop out now, firstly, I'm gonna have to go back home. And once you get used to living in Brum and the whole vibe around it, it's just like
the leisure.
yeah, the leisure. It's just like going back home is just like I wouldn't like to, because even when I go back home in December, it's just like I feel so sad.
Where's home?
Home. I stay in Soweto, Dobsonville.
I was thinking Tata, Saskai. When I go home, so it's here. Wow.
So it's just like I'm not trying to go back there. It's just I'm so in love with the city life. The Kasi life. It's lovely for the people who love it, but it's just like I wouldn't necessarily want to be there 24/7.
But how do you feel like for a lot of people in the Kasi?
Yeah.
Like, do they have a choice?
Do
Will
they
they
have a
make
choice?
it?
Essentially,
Will they ever make it out of there? Like,
it really depends on them. It's just like you can't always be asking for opportunities, from the government if you're not trying to, create opportunities for yourself.
but if it wasn't for NSFAS, would you be studying?
If it wasn't for NSFAS, would I be studying? Yeah.
Probably not.
I actually would. I feel as though, my mom would make a plan for me to be like, yo, hey, Tumisha, hey, here's money, go to school. You understand? So it's just like, I would be studying, but then the leisure wouldn't necessarily be as much.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, yo, this is my mom's money. She's paying, I don't know, 70,000.
So you can drink NSFAS money, but not your mom's money.
She's paying 70,000 rand at Wits, and then she's going to be paying 50,000 rand a year for accommodation. And then obviously I need money to survive. So it's just like she's already paid 120,000 from her own pocket for the whole year. And I don't think it'd be fair for me to exploit her on the having fun department. So, I mean, yeah, if NSFAS wasn't there, I probably would have been more serious about school.
but okay. Here's the thing I want to know. Do you have like the choice? Can you say, I don't want to do this law degree?
I do have that choice.
Or is it for her? Like, are you doing this for her or because of her?
I feel like, I'm 21 right now. So it's just like, my mom has, grown to trust me a little. And because she doesn't trust me a lot, but like, she's grown to trust me a little with the growth she's seen from me, in the past year. You understand? So it's just like, yo, if I go to her and I'm like, yo, mama, look, I want to drop out of school. This is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to stay at home. And, I trust that you can trust me with this decision I'm taking because I've thought it through. Because dropping out is a very serious, thing to do. Firstly, I'm losing my cash, my cash flow.
From NSFAS.
I'm losing my cash flow. So it's just like, I'm thrown into the deep end, and it's just like now I have to fend for myself. So, I trust that, if I make such a big decision, it's going to require thought, and I really hope she will respect the decision I'm taking. So I do have that freedom. It's just that I don't trust myself as of yet to drop out. Yeah.
That's fair.
I'm not saying drop out. Listen. I'm not saying drop out.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about like
The freedom to
why
make a
can
choice.
we not just choose to live your life this way?
Because there's a lot of consequences that come with impulsive decisions.
Yeah.
There's a lot of consequences that come with impulsive decisions. You'll find yourself, I don't know, at 33 having dropped out, and you're just there, it's just stagnancy. It's because you created this life in your head, this image that you're working toward, and then you decide impulsively, I'm going to drop out with no plan. You just have the image but not the process.
Okay.
You get me?
But don't be surprised if you get to 33 with your degree and then it's still not popping, and then you're like, I did the right thing,
It's
Mara.
best to just do a little bit of both then.
Yeah, it's a little bit of both.
It's best to like keep it pushing like in all different departments, giving them attention.
Yeah.
But it's also very tiring in taxi.
So I didn't have a choice when I didn't do what I was supposed to in school.
Yeah.
I didn't have a choice. I had to work. So
Yeah.
I at least chose to do
Yeah.
something that gave me an education as well.
Yeah.
But if I look at it, like, I never choice. It's like, hey, you're going to have to work. That was from the parents.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
listen,
Yeah.
Did they
you're
kick you
not just
out?
going to eat my food. No, wasn't like.
Yeah.
But they said, you're going to have to bring something in.
Yeah.
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 You can't be a stay-at-home son.
And think about what your dreams are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's hard.
It's very hard, bro.
In this life, like,
It is hard. Yeah.
But if you're 33 and your life is still stagnant, who do you have to blame? Yourself or the system?
it is.
Depends on the reason why you're still stagnant.
Yeah.
Are you stagnant because unfortunately you got retrenched because of COVID?
Yeah.
Or are you stagnant because you just got comfortable and
Because
Yeah,
you chose
actually.
to chill.
yeah.
Yeah. But I believe in adaptation. In the regard that with our economy, it's literally falling every single year. I remember from 2014 to 2015, I think that was the last time our economy improved. Could be wrong, but could be very
We
wrong.
understand you studying law. We understand.
I think it improved by just 1.5%, right? So I feel like since it's declining, because obviously 62% is the unemployment rate, right? 62%.
You guys are worried
So
about
it's just that, it's just that if that's the case, if there's job,
We work here. We don't worry about statistics.
so if job scarcity is a factor, I feel like there should be like adaptation. It's just like, okay, I'm going to graduate with a law degree, but there's a lot of competition in the faculty that I'm pursuing. So it's just like, now I have to adapt to the system that wasn't created to benefit me. So it's just like you have to adapt and create opportunities for yourself. Sure, you have a law degree, but why not start a spaza shop since you can't get a job?
With
get
your
me?
law degree.
Yeah, I feel like if I graduate, right,
Yeah.
and by the time that I graduate, we don't need any more lawyers. I feel like if I went to McDonald's and I applied for a job and they saw that I got a law degree, don't you think they'd be more convinced
They
to take
won't
me?
employ you. No.
Don't you think so? I feel
There's
like it
no
should
way.
count for
Then they
something.
look at
There's
you
no
as
way.
overqualified.
Yes.
And then you don't get the job because you are now overqualified.
They will never
Overqualified.
employ you.
Really?
But
Yes.
Yes.
is it because
You literally get declined
And
because
they
you
say,
are
"Oh,
overqualified.
You know what? I once tried to get a call center job and they said, no, I'll get bored there.
so they think for you? Why do they think for you?
Like, I've got qualifications in motor mechanics and that.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's just
so
like,
I
why are
went-
they making that decision for you? Like, yo, Dakes, you're
We
gonna
don't
get
have,
bored.
we can't choose for ourselves in this country, my brother.
Freedom of choice.
Freedom of choice.
Freedom of
They
choice.
don't worry about, listen, genuinely, this is what they told me. You write, sometimes you write aptitude tests.
Yeah.
They say, they look at you. They know, some of them are set up so they can see how your mind works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they say, nah, Benni Mosh. But sometimes they don't even tell you why they're declining you.
But they'll be like, I had a chief.
You know what? Coming into the workforce with a side hustle,
Yeah.
they won't take you. They check your Facebook. This one is a rapper.
Really?
Oh, I think that's
Right.
That's
You
what-
know, you coming to work tired.
I thought it would be like, this guy works hard.
Like,
Yeah,
no.
Literally told me that when she's looking for like a new candidate, she gets your CVs. She goes onto your social media first.
They check out
And she
everything.
checks like
They
your
do
vibe,
check.
like,
Even if
you
your
know,
account
do
is
you look like you
privatized.
are a hard worker? Do you look like someone that just plays the fool? Like, bro, on the internet, once
Okay.
it's out there,
It's
it plays
obviously
against you.
depending
Yeah,
what
it
the
plays
job
against
is.
you.
Yeah.
It's not like that in general. But depending what the work
McDonald's.
is. McDonald's won't check what Romeo Black. They don't, they don't need to know what you do.
don't have a
Pack
social
burgers.
media
What?
Yeah, 'cause this is like, I feel like though, like they'd be more convinced to take me. Sure, it might seem as though I'm overqualified with a law degree, but it's just
Anywhere
like,
you are.
yeah, I feel like
And the law is a tricky one because by law, certain things you shouldn't do in employment, and people tend to break the rules. There's
yeah,
like no
yeah.
lawyers here. No.
This one's gonna find the loopholes. Take me to CCMA.
Right, you know what? There are a lot of people with degrees
yeah,
that are not working.
Yeah.
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 And a lot of people with degrees that also just take call center jobs because
Exactly.
all you
That's
can
what,
get.
yeah.
What do people do at a call center?
You answer.
You know what happens? Let me explain to you. I've got a dope theory. Like,
Oh,
yes, this is a dope theory. I feel like, yeah, on earth, like what we do here,
Yeah.
yeah.
we're gonna end up doing it in heaven. You know, like You see, God says in the Our Father, on earth as it is in heaven. So when you die, if you work in a call center,
You're gonna be in the call center up there.
yeah. Now you're answering prayers for God when he's tired.
This one has too many
Like,
problems.
heaven, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, so whatever you're doing here, imagine now you die, you get to heaven and you're a lawyer.
Yeah.
What would you do
Who would I
then?
be representing?
Jacob. Or who
be
cheated in the
represented?
Bible? Who cheated in the Bible?
Judas.
Judas.
And this is why I feel like my candidate, Judas, he's innocent. Your Honor.
So how would you defend Judas?
How would I
Let's
do-
test your
Wait,
law
what
degree.
did Judas do?
I don't know what he did.
Didn't he betray him in? I don't know.
Isn't that what the devil did? What did
Nah,
the devil
the
do?
devil got an ego. He was like, he was God's favorite angel.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mind
now
you-
you have to defend the devil.
Yes. Let's test this law degree.
So, Your Honor, here I have Lucifer, not the one from Netflix. I have Lucifer, aka Satan, and yeah. So basically, he feels as though you're not giving him the credit he deserves. So I do believe that, in as much as you're on a pedestal, I think that you should put him next to you because he has the same capabilities.
As him.
I don't know. This is all made out.
You're making it worse for the devil. That's why they chased him away.
I don't know. That's the same capabilities. So, according to the interim constitution of 1996, South Africa, section 33, subsection 2, subsection A says that, you should treat your neighbor as you treat yourself. So if you put yourself on a pedestal, don't you think that your neighbor should be put on a pedestal too? I think
Even if it's Satan.
That's the argument
if
I
it's
would
Satan.
use. Yeah, but yeah.
Are you Christian?
I am Christian.
Do you think as a child you can grow up and tell your parents, listen, I'm gonna follow Islam. Like I'm done with.
At a certain age, if you've developed a certain sense of understanding of another religion, I feel as though it's something that you can do. Obviously, me, I know for a fact I can't do that. I know I don't have that freedom of choice in that,
Regard, you can't.
Yeah, because imagine, I have like, I think I have like, I have 5 uncles, 4 of them are pastors. All right, and then I have three aunts, right? And then
So
2 of
you
them-
don't have a choice. You have to be
Yeah.
Christian.
I don't have a choice. It'll just be like, yo, hey, we sent Tumisho to Bramfontein, and
He
gave
came
us-
back Muslim.
and it's crazy because I actually have one of my friends is actually, converting to Islam and everything.
Yes.
And it's just like, yo, I'm very happy for him. It's because, with regards to him and Christianity, he didn't necessarily, he felt for a long time that, yo, this is really not who I am, you understand? And it's just like, now I have to discover who I actually
So he's
am.
changing.
And he's yeah.
That's one thing also because you are born into it. Like
Yeah.
you don't get to choose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't say as a baby.
It's chosen for
I
you.
like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him. On the cross, yeah, I like him.
Yeah.
We don't get a choice, man, and it's weird. I feel like there's a lot of things you should be able to just choose freely when you get to a certain age.
Yeah, but remember, with that has to come maturity. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't necessarily make certain decisions and you're not necessarily mature enough to make them. So that's
How do you know you mature?
how do you know? I don't know. I feel like it's something that you feel within.
I feel like at 13 they must just say, okay, do your thing. Yes, at 13.
Do what you gotta do.
Like generally, with white people, at younger ages they move out of the
Yeah.
house. And,
Yeah.
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And it's like that. You don't have a choice. Say, come, Papa, you're 18.
go.
Go work. But look at them at 21 owning houses.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
Is it inheritance?
I don't know. Maybe it's assisted living. Like they have a Nesfus.
Yeah.
You know?
They have a natural nest. Nest from birth.
Yeah.
And it's not a
They were
1.5
born into
stipend.
nest, but-
yeah. But yeah, I think that that sort of freedom, like money actually buys you freedom if you think
You
about
think
it.
so?
I feel like it really does.
Financial freedom can really like get you and your people out of a very tricky place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and out of a sticky situation.
Yeah.
Because if I had money right now,
You wouldn't be studying the law.
I wouldn't be studying it.
Hell
I'd
no.
be more free. I wouldn't be constrained by, vids.
Yeah.
I'd just be more free to do what I want.
And you won't be asking Nespers for more
I
money.
won't be asking Naspers for
That's
money.
the most important
Yeah.
thing here.
I won't be asking like Naspers for money or anything. And it's just like, that's the freedom that I have. Money really buys you freedom.
Yeah.
Money actually really I wish I really wish I had like 50K
Yeah,
in like
but-
my bank account right now. And it's just like I always imagine myself like, at a club in like, I don't know, Bryanston, Rockets Bryanston, and with that
Please don't say
50K.
I don't
With 50K.
Don't say you're gonna
Yo, I dread the day you get money, bro.
I'm scared.
Yeah, and it's just like I imagine myself there in the VIP section, just like doing this with a bottle, and that would fulfill me. You understand?
Yo,
It will fulfill
Guys,
me.
is this I'm at
This
2000s or like
No,
Yeah.
it's just like
confused here.
I'm not, that's not me. That's him.
yeah.
fulfillment varies from people to people. Maybe
True,
you
yeah.
might be fulfilled.
You
by-
just want the vibe. You just
I-
want the
I like-
vibe.
I was restricted for the longest time in high school.
Yes.
Staying at home. I was so restricted. I had no freedom at all because it's just like I couldn't even sneak
But the
out.
kasi is lit, man.
Yeah, it is. It is. I just didn't find the lit parts. You get like, it's so late. I just because I don't have friends.
Why
who I
were you
stay-
restricted? Like, who kept you in the house?
I can't sneak out because the gate makes a noise.
Yeah.
But who didn't allow you to go
Jump on my
outside?
fence.
I guess
Like
it
your
was,
parents were
yeah,
strict.
my mother.
But you had a choice though.
What do you mean?
You could sneak out still.
Yeah.
The gate makes a noise.
You take it by the chin. That's the choice that you make.
No, it's just that obviously, I'm a kid within this household, so it's just like I'm not trying to disrespect, my mom by blatantly just going out with her noticing. It's just like if I can sneak out and she doesn't notice, it's like beautiful.
Why don't you
So
just ask her?
basically-
Like, Mom, can I go?
I mean, it's just like, it's just like, no, do me show. What are you guys gonna do there? Are you guys gonna drink and stuff? And it's just like, no, it's just like, yeah, you still can't go. Because it's just like,
But do you think this helped you, like,
with
as like the person you are today?
it didn't help me. If anything, it worked to my disadvantage. It's right
Because
now.
now you want to go blow
Now you
50
want
years
to
rocket.
buy.
I want to experience everything.
Yeah.
Yo.
I want to experience everything that was hidden away from me back
So
in
then
my
your
high school
children,
days. Yes.
you won't be that strict with your children.
No, definitely I will. I will. And I might
But
be a
you
hypocrite.
went through it. And it
is-
disadvantaged you.
Yeah.
So you must
So now
disadvantage
you're
them as well.
gonna
Continue
No,
the
it's just-
cycle.
So, yeah.
with your children.
It's just like, it might not necessarily be the same for them as it was for me.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Maybe I can inflict morals in them, control their freedom of movement and everything, and make sure that they only live the lives they're supposed to live them at that specific time. I know that right now I'm supposed to be doing this right now. If I did it in high school, I would have been bored. You understand?
Right now.
Because right now I am kind of bored. It's just like, I'm no longer excited about Brahm, and
But you shouldn't really be, right? It's where you're living.
yeah, but it's Brahm.
He's living his best life.
Live your best life, man.
It's Brahm.
Listen,
You
it's
get
won't
me?
better than the
discriminate.
kasi. This man made
Yeah.
it, Benny. Don't take that away
I
from
will
him.
never take it away.
It's just like with my kids, it's like, I'm gonna restrict them, and it's just like, when you leave my house, that's when you'll have the freedom to do as you please. Because that's what I'm doing right now. I hope my mom's not watching this, but I hope my mom's not watching this. But it's just like, that's the type of freedom that I want for my kids. Not for
No,
them
but so you're not gonna give them any freedom. That's what you're saying.
no, I will to a certain extent.
And then the rest they must buy and go do it there,
Yeah.
not in your house.
Yeah, not in my house. not in my house.
Hey, guys, man, speaking about leaving, you have to love and leave all the people right now.
Yeah.
It's been a very good time here. Joined by Raquell, Dakes, Romeo Blagge.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I'm your guy, Benni Mosh, and this has been another one of the Funnyness podcast.
What is about Romeo?
Right, yeah.